everyone on this earth, have a passion to do something. So I want you to put your passion into reality.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Conversational Lounge Media, where we mentor, connect, and inspire others through real life stories. I'm your host, Trudy Carlson, and on today's show, we have Akie Dungan, who is a founder of Coffee FC, which is a nonprofit organization based in Des Moines, Iowa. Akie, without further ado, welcome to the show, and please introduce yourself a little bit for people who don't know you.
Well, thank you. So my name is Akie Dungan. Live in Waukee, Iowa. And I'm married with 3 kids, and I have a bachelor's in accounting. And then also have worked here as a travel technician. I've been at accounting before, but I travel a lot doing wind service technician job, and then I just moved back, to Des Moines and started to work, at John Deere where I work right now. And also I'm a founder of Coffee FC and chairman of the board director as well. So
Nice. You chose quite an interesting time to move back to Des Moines. How's this week taking you with all the snowstorms and
oh yeah, it's really really cool. And I'm trying to keep home, try to do a lot of homework based on my basic work schedule. So I have to clear my decks home to make sure that a lot of stuff I have to do, like running a nonprofit, it takes a whole lot of the time. So it's a commitment that you have to live up to. So trying to do a lot of different things here, trying to make sure that I keep up to the week ahead, so I can be ahead of schedule. Yeah,
yeah,
but it's pretty cool. Everybody trying to keep warm, but it's hard.
indeed. You mentioned your nonprofit, and I'm really passionate about giving back. And I love talking about, the philanthropical efforts, the nonprofit, just anything that someone does to give back to their community. So tell me a little bit about your organization and what does it do? And then also give me a little bit of your why story. What inspired you to even get started?
Okay, I will start with what inspired me. So back home in Africa, my late mom, she used to be a mother in the church and taking care of children. Young kids. She had a school, a daycare school, and also taking care of young girls. So I got inspired by that, and she was a mentor. She always told us that, I want my kids to be able to follow my footsteps. Someone to come out and be able to give and help the community. So I was always, with her, trying to do, things that, she can help inspire me to be the person I am today. So that's how I got the passion. And especially back home from Africa, we had a civil war in our country, 14 year of civil war that lost over 250 lives, that quote unquote being documented. And imagine those who were not even documented. So it was a very tough time in our country. A lot of people, young people coming up and young girls, they didn't have the focus. So, we were always, trying to help. What can we do to help people? Most of us have gone to refugee camps, try to seek refuge and work with nonprofit organization back home. So, we got inspired to be a part of this team because it is good to always give to help someone. There are a lot of people that need up there and don't have the opportunity. And there are some people who have the opportunity that don't want to reach out to help people. So we got this passion that we can go out there to help people. There are people that cannot afford. Some people have low income, they don't have the means to help themselves. So that's how we come in, to see how we can help. So we came up with this idea, Coffee FC. I'm the founder, and I have my co-founders, Mr. Lassana Kamo, one of the co-founders. I reached out to him that this organization, I had a dream, I had a plan that we can set up a group that we can help the community. And by so doing, you don't have to be a Liberian because I'm from Liberia, West Africa initially. I'm originally, and I don't want this to be like a Liberian thing. So you can be of any nationality and be a part of Coffee FC. And you can be a Jamaican, you can be an American, you can be, it's a whole community thing, how the community come together to be involved into, helping other people. So the first reason of forming this organization was that, a lot of us here, in the community, we go to work double, work a lot of hours, just to make ends meet. So and there's no time to have, family gathering. So we thought, okay, let's find an organization called Coffee Family Club. That's what the FC stands for, not football. So Coffee Family Club, that we can come together as one big family to make ourselves happy. So the first thing is, if you're a member of Coffee FC, you are part of a family that whether it's a good time or bad time, whether you bereave, you have your wedding or baby shower or anything, we can come together and celebrate you or mourn, with you in your time of sorrow. And in so doing, even though we help ourselves, what can we do to help the community? So we decided, okay, by doing these things after we have helped ourselves, let us reach out to the community. There are people out there that need assistance. Like we go to the shelter, the homeless shelter. We cook hot meal for them. We provide clothing for people back in Africa. We provide some funds, resources for but just a few of them, we like the Ukrainians when they have their civil war, where it just started. There are a lot of Ukrainians that were refugees moving out to Poland and other neighboring countries. It was kind of really cold. So Coffee S was able to donate 2,500 to the Ukrainian refugees. We had a march downtown and we were able to help the Ukrainians. Some of them came to Iowa. We were able to collaborate with them, have a partnership with them to help them at least to get some status that they can be able to do something in Iowa. So beyond that, we have a kids program like the soccer camp we do every year. It's an annual event. So we get a soccer program where kids between the age of 5 to 14 years, get involved into playing soccer. So we have coaches come out there to help them. We provide the uniforms, we provide food for them, and at the end of the program, we give them medals, certificates, and also give them gifts, as a sign of participation into the program. And then we do back to school for the kids as well. And then we do Christmas event. We just got through. Well, our Christmas event was on December 22nd. We had 150 kids that we gave gifts to and tour. They play games, they have fun, enjoy themselves. So we want to be involved into the community. And then on the flip side, we have our women in the organization. Every Valentine, we celebrate women because a lot of women here, some of the single, mother, they are struggling with the kids. They don't have the means to go out there to have fun. So whenever there's a Valentine program, the men in the organization, we give every woman a gift in the organization. We also take them out for dinner and then just have some fun just to take away the stress that they have. We also have boat ride. We take them up a boat ride, different states. We go Minnesota. Last year we're in Minnesota. We had a very big festival there, and it's a whole lot of different things. Like, and then for the men, some of the men who are even working and they don't have the time to exercise, we use sports as a way of bringing us together. So we have the Coffee SC soccer team that we participate in different tournaments around Iowa. We practice every Saturday morning into the summer. We play soccer for 3 hours, and just to keep us, physically fit and keep us in shape. And then we have our own tournaments that come here. Teams from different, part of the states come to Iowa to be a part of it. So there are a lot of different things that we've evolved in. And this year we are also planning on including our elderly healthcare program that we can reach out, like a home care services, to reach out to the elderly, our senior citizens that don't have the means to get to the hospital, that are home. We can reach out to them to be able to provide some care for them, do housekeeping, buy the grocery, clean the vacuum, do the laundry, and all the different things. So our organization, we're trying to involve the whole community, and we are open to a lot of people to join us in this, endeavor, and we are looking for partnership to make us a bit stronger.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So this is really an organization. It's almost like a catch-all organization. You're doing
Yes,
not only just kids, it's
yes,
kids, it's a whole family.
yes, the family. Yeah.
Wow.
Because like a family, you got the head of family, you got the kids, the parent, and then the kids. So that's how it is. We don't just want to look at the kids, we look at the parent as well. So that's how we involve in the community.
Wow. So as I know I'm being inspired just listening to you and your drive, why you're doing this and what you're doing with your organization. So if someone else out there is listening and they're getting moved like the same way I am, how would they get involved? And by this question, really, I'm looking to understand if someone wants to volunteer, maybe their time, maybe money, maybe they want to be supported by your organization. How would they go about that?
So yeah, so we have a website. We have our email account. You can send an email to us. So when you log onto our website, browse through, further navigate, you're going to see the homepage that talks about our organization, what we're all about, and then below that, at the end, you're going to see a place where you can volunteer. So when you want to be a volunteer, there are a lot of different programs that we have and continue to have. So you can, click on that and then sign up to be a volunteer. We receive this information and then we're going to reach out to you, and tell you, okay, yeah, and welcome you to the program that you want to volunteer for. So our website is www.coffeefc.org. So it's coffeefc.org, www.coffeefc.org. So when you get there, you get all our contact information. And then when you even look on Google, you try to if you look us up on Google search, you're going to see Coffee Family Club. Then you click on it, it takes you to our website, it takes you to our office and other information, contacts that you want to know about the organization. Yeah,
We love websites. It's a tell it all. You can go in there and find the
yeah,
information.
yeah.
Absolutely
Every information you need is right there.
perfect. And then so before you leave, I love to ask my guests to provide at least a word of advice, a word of encouragement, or just anything, any parting shot that you'd like to share with your audience today.
Well, you know, for us, we have the passion to do things, and I want to say that everyone on this earth, have a passion to do something. So I want you to put your passion into reality, because don't be passive. You have to be out there to help people. There are things you can do. Some people they are giver. They don't have the means to go out there to do the physical work. Some people can go and do donation. That's where you're helping your community. If you don't have, you can go out there and volunteer, be a part of something, Like some of us, sometimes I take up my time to go to the Iowa Food Bank and volunteer 3 4 hours to help to distribute food, package food for the people, So you don't have to do like I'm doing, but you have this. Everybody have a gift that you can be able to tap in and do something for someone to help people. You know, we are so small. We are very wasteful. We have a lot of clothes, got a lot of shoes, a lot of food that we just trash those things, and there's no means of giving up. Well, I would say don't trash those things. Just reach out to Coffee FC. We are there. We have done stuff. Just give it to us. We will know what to do with it, and we're gonna make utilize whatsoever thing you have.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is powerful. And I love the fact that you also said, if you have something that you want to just, toss away, we can
Yeah.
actually bring it there. I
Yeah.
absolutely love that because especially spring cleaning is coming. People are going to
Yes.
be going into their garages and
Yeah.
cleaning up the places. So good to know. And then so if they want to donate those items, they can bring it so they'll find the address on the website.
Yeah, just call. You go on the website. Our numbers there. Call us up. We have our storage. Call us up, and then we're gonna tell you how you can make the donation, how you can do your gift you want to give to us. We're just asking the community because this is a community initiative, and one of our bigger challenges we've had in every other organization is funding. So I want to say that kudos to our members. So our organization, to be a member of Coffee SC, is just a one-time payment of $50. So when you register $50, you are a lifetime member. So we don't expect you to do anything else. We just want you to volunteer your service to the organization. So we are a 501c3 organization that's supposed to go out there and look for funding, to make the organization to be liquid enough to do all these different things that we need to do. So our members have been helping us. Like if we have a specific program, like I'll give you an example. We have the feeding of the homeless at the shelter. So we have a budget, come up with a budget, and based on the budget, we tax our members, a minimum amount that you can contribute to that program. And then we also write out donors and sponsors that can help for the program. And most of our income comes from events. We have different events. We do food sales, we do rally and all different things. We sell our face cap, slippers, coffee mug. I wish I could see that I'll give you one of our coffee mug so that at least since it's cold right now, you can have the time to drink some coffee and tea in it. So yeah, so we have all the different things that we give out and then get something back in return, a little in return to make us to do the work that we want to do. Like we last year was I think last year the year before we were in Liberia, we were serving the orphanage. We give like 75 bags of rice with $50,000 Liberian dollars, the currency in Liberia, and we help other young kids to go back to school. So we bought soccer material supplies for a female soccer team back in Liberia. And then even in the US, we have collaboration with the One Voice, of Iowa. They one of the group that trying to help Coffee FC right now. So we come together, into a partnership, working to see how One Voice can build a lift Coffee FC from a little startup to a bigger, a bigger platform. And then we have a partnership with the Genesis Youth Foundation. We have had two different programs for Genesis. One of our programs we have 2022 Christmas. We have a giveaway, food giveaway. So we give out food, clothes, and we did health screening at that event. That was really good. A lot of people from the community came in, got food for the Christmas. And then Thanksgiving time, we also gave out, food to, to people out there. We're just asking the community to get involved. Coffee FC is a brand that is for everybody. We want people, the community to be involved. We want everybody to be involved. Don't say, oh, it's a Liberian thing, it's an American thing, it's a Somalian thing, it's a Ugandan thing. It's all for everybody. So we are number one organization and we want to be number one as we go forward.
Wow. I thank you for sharing. And then before I let you go, you mentioned you're from Liberia. One thing
Yeah,
I do with my immigrant guest,
yeah,
I know when you came to this country, there were some things that are not the same as the way they were in Liberia.
yeah.
So what was your culture shock moment?
In Africa, when you say, okay, we're coming to the US, everybody says, oh, I come to the cold, right? So when I moved here initially, it wasn't the winter time, right? It was the summertime. So I was told I'm coming to the cold. And then like it's in Africa, like it was so hot. So I'm kind of shocked, like, am I in the US or I'm somewhere else? You know what I mean? So I was kind of shocked. Well, until, the seasons try to come by and I said, oh, cold. It's winter time. And I try to feel the cold. I was like, okay, now I feel like an American. Yeah, I was very shocked when I came and the sun was so hot. It was very hot. Yeah, I was in Chicago and I didn't feel that I was in the U.S. because that was the perception that we had. America is so cold. So we're going to the cold. That's how every Liberian would say, "Oh, you're going to the cold? Yeah, we're going to the cold." So and I didn't go to the cold. I came to the heat.
For real.
Yeah.
Well, before I let you go, is there anything that I did not get a chance to ask you, but you think is important for you to share with your audience?
Yeah, I think what I want us to do, like humans, right? And I said it previously. I just want to, emphasize on it a little bit. We all have these gifts in us. You could be a pastor, you could be an accountant, you can be a caregiver, a doctor, where you work and have all the money to pay. But in life, it's not everything you get paid for. You understand what I mean? I want to encourage people to be able to volunteer their time, their resources. How much time can you give out to your fellow man? How can you help someone out there? And sometimes people feel that we're helping, they want to get back in return. No, don't give and expect to receive, right? It's a blessing that God going to bless you on. So I want to encourage people who have always been passive, just sitting on the fence that, oh, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can do this. Don't be shy. Come up, volunteer, help out. And Coffee FC, we are for everybody. Just come out, log onto our website. You can call our numbers. It's right there. You can be involved. If you want to help us anyway, do it. Like I said, we are dumpster. Bring all your summer, your winter, your spring, fall things that you don't need. We're going to take it from you. And there are people out there that need it. They're going to appreciate that. So we want to welcome the community and to be a part of our initiative. And we hope that, we can serve more people.
Thank you so much, Akie. It was a pleasure having you on the show today. And everybody who's watching at home, I hope this message spoke to you, or it will speak to someone that you know. If it did, please go ahead and share this message as widely as possible, because if you help one person, they can help another person, and you never know where the power of spreading this real life story will reach. And if you need to learn more about Akie, his organization, or Coffee FC, you can find them at coffeefc.org. And you can have all the information. Once you start your spring cleaning, you know where to send that information.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. And until next time, have a wonderful day.
It was a pleasure, and please keep warm.
Yes, oh my goodness, I will keep warm.
All right. Thank you, and have a good evening.
You too. Everybody at home, if you haven't subscribed, go to Conversations with Trudy on YouTube, or we can go to withtrudy.com to learn more about the amazing things that we're doing, and make sure you're not left behind and join the most inspirational network in town. Until next time, have a wonderful day and stay warm if you're in the Midwest.